from the campus of Utah State University, the Department of Journalism and Communication presents, for the first time, Late Night with Aggie TV, and your host, Alexa Cleverly.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our very first Late Night with Aggie TV. I'm your host, Alexa Cleverly. Man, what a year it has been. We wanted to congratulate all of you students, especially after making it through this school year, unlike some. You know, it's a common theme at this time in life to have some commitment issues. And if there's anything that the USU faculty and staff has taught me, it's that even a contract can't keep you down. We've had our USU men's basketball team go to yet another March Madness tournament with a brand new coaching staff. The number of coaches I've seen come and go at Utah State far exceeds the number of first dates I've gone on, and that is saying a lot. At least our USU women's soccer team is taking dubs. Guys, we are so impressed with your ability to get through the USU winters. I know we've all heard the dating advice, which is make sure to see someone in all 4 seasons. The problem with the Logan spring especially is it's snow, snow, more snow, a little bit more snow, then the snow stops and then it comes back, unlike your sneaky link. For all of us surviving the ongoing construction at USU, we applaud you. This is for a brand new business building. Some of our buildings look like they were constructed in 1888, when Utah State University was known as the Agricultural College of Utah, just like our student center, which looks like the Hawkins Laboratory from Stranger Things. But by all means, let's build yet another business building. After 2016, when Huntsman Hall was finished, classroom size increased by 95%. But by all means, let's build another business building. That makes sense to me. And as if it can't get any worse, the Logan dating culture keeps me up at night. Utah State has a campus of about 21,000 students, 18,000 undergrad, and 3,000 postgrad. And yet every single time I've gone on a bad first date, I see that guy on campus the very next day. Okay, enough about my dating life. Let's get back to the show. Today we have an amazing show for you tonight. We have guest Betsy Cantwell. I thought she's not coming. Okay, so it looks like Betsy accepted a better offer, just like my freshman year fling, who accepted a better offer with a BYU Cougarette. No, but we will be seeing campus celebrity Sage the Police Dog, DJ Max Murray from Aggie Radio, and a special performance by a local band, Antique Loft. We're excited. All right, folks, it's time to lower the windows, crank up the volume, and carpool to class. Here with her segment, Drive Time Divas, is Laura White. Hi, Laura. Welcome. You can come sit over here.
Perfect.
Awesome. Okay, tell me a little bit about your segment.
So Drive Time Divas was so much fun. Getting the basketball players to do it, like you wouldn't expect them to be good singers. And honestly, Isaac kind of pulled through. He had a beautiful voice.
Amazing. Well, we're so excited to watch. Let's take a look.
Drive Time Divas.
Oh my goodness, this is all you listen, baby. Ain't no mountain high. Listen, baby. Ain't no mountain high. Ain't no valley low. Ain't no river wide, baby.
came into this thinking they were just basketball players. But at this moment, I realize they're actually Troy Bolton.
Remember the day I set you free. I told you you could always count on me, darling. From that day on, I made a vow. I'll be there when you want me some way, somehow.
Isaac actually comes from a musical background. His mom is a music teacher, but he says he was too impatient for her to teach him anything. Talk about the best of both worlds. They're stars on the court, and after hearing this, they'd probably give Hannah Montana a run for her money. You better believe I was thoroughly entertained.
Oh, baby, give me one. I'm stuck in with the man in the mirror. Oh, yeah. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. I give my all to you. Sad you belong to the tree belong to me. I'm never gonna catch my breath. Say that it don't do me. Boy, I fool for a cutting jam. This guy got me scared to death. Now I wish I knew how to swim.
Before we got in the car, they said they weren't going to play Disney songs. But let's just say I wasn't the one who added Frozen to the playlist.
All my life has been a series of doors in my face, and then suddenly I bump into you.
I was thinking the same thing, because I've been searching my whole life to find my own place.
I never met someone who thinks so much like me. Jinx, jinx again, our mental synchronization. Can't have the fun explanation. Love's an open door.
Can I say something crazy?
What?
Will you marry me?
Can I say something?
Can I say something even crazier?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, some say courage is built on the court, but I say it's attempting to hit those high notes from the Frozen soundtrack in front of your teammates. But really, those guys did so great. It was so fun having them.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Laura. Our next guest is our fluffy campus celebrity, Sage the police dog, and Officer Nebaker. Welcome.
Hi.
How's it
How
going?
are you? Good.
You guys can come sit right over here.
Sure.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
This is awesome.
See.
So, how long has Sage been around?
Sage has been on campus for just a little bit more than a year. So she came up in November of 2023 is when we first had her up here.
So, I know that Sage is a campus celebrity and she's started to become a bit of a social media celebrity. Can you tell me a little bit about Sage's Instagram?
So we started Sage's Instagram just almost a month ago. And part of the purpose of that, and not that I'm opposed to it at all, but she was becoming kind of a meme, which is cool.
Yeah.
But we wanted to make sure that we were telling her story and some of the things that she's doing and showing the interactions that she has and some of the work that she does on campus, and really kind of get her the reason that she's up here, out there a little bit more. So.
That's amazing. And it helps that she's so cute. I
Absolutely.
mean, I'm sure creating content isn't that hard. But I am curious what it's like to be a content creator and a protector of USU.
So it is definitely something that's new for me. I kind of don't know what I'm doing. So I'm glad that I have children at home that can help me with ideas. I'm learning social media as we're doing this, but it's been a lot of fun, and I'm super excited for the interaction that we've had. Just over a month now, or right around a month, we're just over 1,000 followers now, just organically. So it's been a lot of fun.
Okay, one more question before we let you go to continue to protect campus, of course. What piece of advice do you have for students?
If anything, as far as from a law enforcement perspective, is that we are here to help. We're here to be involved. We love to be involved, which is why we have Sage. And I think the biggest advice is, you know, we're lucky to live in such a safe place, but sometimes we take that for granted. One of the biggest issues we deal with up here really is theft and those types of things. And it's typically not student on student crime, it's we have people taking advantage of the fact that we live in a safe place. So from that perspective, I would say just keep an eye on things, be aware of what's going on around you, and take care of yourself. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. This was
Absolutely.
wonderful.
Thank you.
And thank you to Sage.
Thank you.
I wish I had a package of something to
No,
open.
we're totally
but
fine.
Empty desk, bummer.
That's all right.
Thank you so much for
Okay,
being
thank
here.
you, absolutely.
Yes.
Hey, break.
We just wrapped up registration, and as all of us students know, Rate My Professor is as good as gospel, until it's not. Our friends at Blue Light Media sat down with some of our professors. Let's see what they had to say.
Blue Light Media presents Rate My Professor.
He is incredibly intense and unpredictable.
I'm not sure that last sentence made sense, but I think I get the gist.
True. Don't take.
Wah, wah.
He's the best.
That seems about right.
Anyone who is giving Cree low scores is an idiot.
Worst class ever. Thanks for the constructive feedback.
He tends to make you feel stupid when you need help.
Let me reread that. Webster explanation is way too fast.
Don't blame me for that.
Yes, I'm a phenomenal teacher.
He cares so much about his students and never forgets them.
Not too bad.
Stephanie is an amazing person, but not an amazing professor. Oh!
I'm gonna go home and cry, but it's okay. No.
I'm sorry. Can we move to a bit bigger room? My ego is having a hard time staying inside this small, cramped corner.
Swears a lot. I don't know what the they're talking about there.
Good luck with Champagne and his space cadet tactics.
His exams are ancient riddles.
Chris is the GOAT. If you don't like him, you're likely the problem.
He's a legend himself. You should do it.
I'm not sure what I did to deserve that one.
He was so awesome. Once again, very true.
He is so bad at teaching.
His exams are actually criminal.
Amy is a super nice person and very friendly. Thank you for that.
He spent an entire day lecturing about how he thought the moon landing was fake.
Whether that's good or bad, your choice.
I like that guy. He is unprofessional, unfair, and downright rude.
Perfect.
They should be thankful there were only 3.
I'm sorry for saving you $200.
Oh, that's fun.
Hence the ego.
Avoid. Triple exclamation point.
Very funny and engaging personality. True.
I think they would be a great Sel's Jedi if they would just embrace the Force.
That's scandalous.
I would rather drop out of college than take another class from Dr. Mono.
He's willing to help you outside of the class when you have questions. Sometimes.
Big thanks to our friends over at Blue Light Media for showing our professors some of our unfiltered thoughts about them that we don't share with them, but we do share with the entire internet. Next up, we have student reporter JT Miller reporting on a USU edition of This or That. Some takes can be hot, sizzling even. Here we have JT Miller, student reporter, with our USU edition of This or That. Hi JT, welcome. Come sit down. Awesome, welcome. How's it going?
It's going pretty good.
Good? Tell me a little bit about your segment.
Well, you know, I've been here at USU for a long time. Everyone else who's in ATV News is graduating this semester, but they started after me. So I've been here for a while.
Yeah,
I've gotten to know Logan, the campus. There are a lot of things about, you know, campus life that I enjoy and love. And I kind of wanted to go out and just see what other students loved. I met a lot of students who are like grad students, freshmen, some people who have been here for just as long as me as well. And they had a lot of different answers.
Awesome. Well, we're so excited to see. Let's take a look.
This or That, USU edition.
Football season or basketball season?
Basketball season.
Basketball season.
Basketball season, 100%.
Waiting outside the Spectrum, cooking hot dogs out there is probably the best thing you can do.
Basketball season.
Basketball season.
I think the basketball games are more fun, so I'm gonna go with basketball season.
Football season.
Unlike our Aggies in March Madness, basketball takes the dub. Which Aggie ice cream flavor do you prefer?
Aggie Bowl Tracks. Oh, no, Blue Mint.
Aggie Blue Mint.
Aggie Blue Mint's the classic flavor.
Mint ice cream's just too refreshing.
Blue Mint.
Blue Mint all the way.
Aggie Blue Mint. It's just so yummy.
Bowl Tracks. I'm not a mint and ice cream person. It tastes too much like toothpaste.
Bowl Tracks. I'm not too much of a mint girl.
Aggie Bowl Tracks. I'm a big fan of chocolate ice cream.
Looks like mint is no match for chocolate. Would you rather become a damn Aggie or an ultimate Aggie with your parents?
Oh.
With my parents?
Ultimate Aggie, because the dams are always so cold.
That's wild.
Probably a damn Aggie.
Probably a damn Aggie.
Ultimate Aggie.
Probably damn Aggie.
Ultimate Aggie. That'd be fun.
It would definitely be the damn Aggie with my parents.
Damn Aggie, I think, is probably safer.
Looks like the safer option wins. It's Tuesday night. Do you want to go to Skaties or Country Swing?
I'm trying to break my ankles. I'm going to Skaties. Probably Skaties.
I love rollerblading, so I'm gonna go with Skaties.
Skaties. Skaties.
Swing.
Country Swing.
Country Swing.
I feel like I've gone to Skaties more, but swing, the people are better.
I like to dance. I like some country music.
Looks like Country Swing need their last ha. Let's take it back to last summer. Kendrick or Drake?
Kendrick?
Kendrick.
Kendrick.
I don't super listen to either one of them.
Because, like, how could you not? Like, that's fire.
Kendrick has some good songs that I listen to sometimes.
Team Kendrick.
Kendrick. Sorry, Drake.
Kendrick.
Definitely Kendrick.
Kendrick, of course.
We all know why.
Hey, Drake.
Just like the Grammys this year, Kendrick won. The original this or that question, Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Oh my!
Jacob all the way. Dude, I'm with that wolf.
Jacob. See that?
I'm Team Jacob.
Team Jacob. Obvious reasons.
Team Edward.
Edward.
Team Edward. Probably Edward.
I've never seen Twilight, not gonna lie.
Looks like we got a tie. Either way, Bella could do so much better. And are you a true-blooded Aggie?
Absolutely, go Aggies, true-blooded.
Of course. All the way.
Blue through and through.
Yes, I am. I do love the spot where the sagebrush grows. I think so.
Of course, go Aggies.
I've only been here for 1 year and I love it.
100% true-blooded Aggie.
No. This is my grad institution.
JT, that was amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. It was honestly one of the more fun videos I've gotten out to do. I'm kind of surprised by some of the answers. Like, a lot more people said Aggie Bowl Tracks than Aggie Blue Mint. I would have assumed, like, because Aggie Blue Mint's like the most popular flavor here, more people would pick Blue Mints.
Right. You'd think that, but obviously not.
Yeah, I guess not. Which reminds me, I do have one last question. I was talking with some friends about this, and I figured I'd ask you as well. Team Edward or Team Jacob?
You know, I do have to come clean with the people. I just recently finished watching the Twilight Saga, and I have to say I'm none of them. I'm Team Charlie. I love him. He's perfect.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm also Team Charlie.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I knew we were friends. Well, JT, thank you so much. That was This or That USU edition. Coming up next, we have some super fun USU trivia. And now we have a few Aggies to compete to show us who knows the most about Utah State campus. Introducing Henry Silva, Jake Russell, and Parker Norton. Hi, welcome. You can go sit on the couch over here. Welcome, welcome. Hi, how are you?
Great to see
Nice
you.
to see you. Awesome. This is so fun having you guys here. Thank you so much for coming to our studio today. So to introduce kind of the game, we want to learn more about you three. So tell us a little bit about yourselves.
I'll go first. I'm Parker Norton. I typically like to wear overalls on Wednesday, and I'm in a band.
Amazing. Amazing, amazing. And what's your band's name, just so we're all aware?
It's also Wednesday.
Amazing. Wednesday. Awesome, thank you.
So I'm Henry Silva, Mr. USU 2024. I'm the music therapy program on Utah State. I came from Brazil, and I love rock, and my favorite rock band is called Evanescence.
Thank you, Henry. That's so awesome.
Hey everybody, my name's Jake. I like cake, I like horses, and I love Utah State. So
awesome. Well, we have 3 of Utah State's best here today to compete for this prize, this trophy right here, to see who knows the Utah State campus the best. So I will be going through a few questions, and what you're supposed to do is write down the answer on your whiteboard. If you get the answer wrong, you need to eat a very sour warhead that I have here in this mug. So, should we get started?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Great.
Absolutely. Awesome. The first question I have for you today is, how many steps are on Old Main? Don't show it. Awesome. Let's wrap it up. Okay, show me your answers. Show the camera your answers. 124, 50, and 250. Jake is the only one that got it right. Shame for Henry and Parker.
I walk them every day.
Please take a warhead out of the mug.
I've walked those steps too many times. I should know
You
this.
should know by now. And if you didn't know, there's 124. Next up is, what year was USU founded?
Oh heavens.
Okay.
You got this, Parker. You got this.
All right, let's see those answers. 1888, 1888, and 1820. Oh, before you finish that warhead, why don't you just stick another one in there? That's great. Thank you so much.
Good job, Parker.
Bummer for you. Parker, do you even go to Utah State? All right, next up is, what is the name of our interim president?
Oh gosh.
Could you elaborate?
The president that we have right now, who is it? What is his name? Hint, his name. It's a fairly generic name as well.
It's a good one.
We'll give you 10 more seconds. Okay, let's cut it. Let's see what we have. Alan, Josh, and John. All right, Henry and Parker, please take 2 more warheads. It appears that Jake is the only one attending the Utah State campus.
I like
and
Utah
keeping
State.
up.
Like, what can I say?
Amazing.
Oh
Okay, next up we have, how many USU football games did we lose this last season?
Oh shoot. I don't know this one.
No. This is tasting so good.
I think the truth hurts. I think the truth hurts.
All right, let's see what you have. We have 8, 17, and had to be all of them. Sadly, Jake is the only one who got it right. They
Actually? 8?
Yes.
Oh, that was. I mean, I knew that. I knew that one. Yeah.
Wow.
It could have been hot wings, but instead we decided on sour warheads.
My dentist is gonna hate me.
Well, so is your USU president. Next up is, what's the most popular Aggie ice cream flavor? Think about it. Think about it and don't answer too quick. You might be eating another warhead.
No. It has to be this, right?
Okay, show me what you got.
Oh no.
Bloomin', Aggie, blue. Great! I'll count it. Hooray! We all got it right. Count it. I'll take it.
Yes.
As for the people in the audience, I don't really care if they count it, but I'm counting it. Great.
Bloomin'.
And I was still trying
Okay,
I give
everyone, we have one more question.
heavens.
This is worth the trophy. What's my middle name?
Any hint?
No.
Alexa.
You've known me for 4 years. What's my middle name? All right, let's see. Let's see what it is. Fran, Jane, and Beauty and Grace. That was the closest. However, trick question. I don't have a middle name. Jake, you won! Jake, congratulations, please. Take this and take a warhead if you want. I don't think your friends want any more. So, thank you all for coming today to our game show. You're all amazing. You're all Mr. USU's in our hearts, but Henry takes the cake and Dig also was at one point. Parker, maybe you next year. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. We love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alexa.
There we go.
There's nothing more frustrating than not understanding what a professor is saying during a lecture. This next video, we dug through the journalism archives to find a professor who stopped speaking and just mimed.
Once upon a mime.
Chris, what's going on, man?
Oh, not too much, just checking emails, just doing work stuff, grading, same old, same old.
Nice. How are you? How's life?
Well, I was walking my dog, and she got off her leash, and poor little girl. She saw something across the street and ran, and she didn't see the oncoming traffic, and she was smashed and splattered. And it was really, really difficult for me to process.
Patient Garf has what we call chronic stress mime disorder. Probably the worst thing about this ailment is that it has no cool acronym, CSMD. Most patients develop this from some trauma, usually earlier in life.
Hey, yo, guys!
Most patients with this, there's a degree of shame to this, which compounds the problem, but usually it clears up on its own, sometimes with treatment and sometimes without. But with patient Garf, that doesn't seem to be happening. Unlike most patients, Chris seems to be embracing this mime thing.
Hey Chris, can I get some help? So it's a video production class, or it started as a video production class. Chris is a great professor. I mean, he was great at answering questions, and I felt like I was learning a lot, but it kind of just turned into a class about miming. And now when he answers questions, he just mimes. He doesn't speak, he just mimes.
Well, I mean, as far as this whole process has gone, this transformation that's happened within me, it's just really who I am now. Day job, professor, who I am, mime. The only thing that I can really say to what other people are saying about my miming, like, haters gonna hate. You can't control me, you can only hope to contain this. I really feel like I've found myself. I really feel like that what I do for a living is just a means to an end of me miming. And pretty soon, I might just take, as if my teaching, I might just mime every lecture that I have.
Imagine going into office hours to talk about failing a quiz. Next up, we have Antique Loft to wrap up our show. They will be performing a very original song, and we're so excited to hear from them. Ladies and gentlemen, Antique Loft.
So low, remembering soon years so low, and how I can stand the future, no matter how it ends up. To embrace change is to say your goodbyes every day to an old self. And I don't know if I'm up for that. Oh, to be stuck on a blurred out face, the caricatures of a life I wanna create. To create after dark. Talk of orange, a faded scar. So patient, winter marks another round. To be stuck on a blurred out face, caricatures of a life I wanna create. They take lovers farce like thieves. The way decay takes place in the dance of the autumn leaves. I'm so low, memories of you so low, and how I can't stand the future, no matter how it ends up. To embrace change is to say your goodbyes every day to your old self, and I don't know if I'll offer that.
Thank you all for tuning into our show tonight. Thank you again to Antique Loft. They were amazing. Thank you to our game show contestants, to our DJ, Max Murray from Aggie Radio. Thank you to USU, Police Dog Sage, and to all of our student reporters. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay clean, stay slay. Catch you on the flip side, Aggies.
The cast and crew thanks you for watching the first Late Night with Aggie TV. Please enjoy some student reporter bloopers from ATV News this year. Stay slay, and we'll see you next year.
3, 2, 1. Coming up on this edition of ATV News.
Welcome back to ATV Weather. My name is Claire Ott. Looking here at our state radar, we don't really have much. Now we're looking at our national radar.
Back to you at the desk, Addie.
Thank you, Kaylee. For your video,
TV News.
Ah!
Addison, what is going on with the bees?
All that and more.
Logan Downtown Alliance.
And that's not what I say. Let me give you one more.
So now we're gonna go to Carmel.
I've never done this before. I'm sorry.
they are preparing for the holidays, and I will show you what that looks like.
When you press this button,
I am so sorry.
Can we?
I'll widen those babies up.
State radar. Coming up next on ATV News.
Okay.
Hey, Heather.
Okay.
So bad at this. This is crazy. You guys made it seem so easy.
Again?
I loved that one. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.